Silent Hill 2, Born from a Wish, sub-story, Noob's Guide, walkthrough, hold your hand through it, let's have fun kind of video, let's go! We start this sub-story watching over Maria as she speaks of her confusion as to why people have left the town. Oh, I wonder why people have left this town. Is it because of the monsters, she says. Maria, yes. Maria questions whether she should fight in this town, or let the monsters get to her.
Or do those monsters get me?
Maria says she has no reason to go on living, but she is still afraid to die. She doesn't want to be alone, but is there even anyone out there alive anymore?
But is there anyone left alive?
We decide to do what's important and hang around the strip club for a while. Now we head down the back alley steps which takes us to the main road. We come across a lorry truck carrier vehicle which is pretty long.
Spotlight 20 feet.
We come across our first monster.
Hello.
For those who haven't seen my Silent Hill 2 Noob's Guide, we've named these creepy little f***ers Brian. I'm going to call him Brian. Brian, get down. Not another one. So in the last Noob's Guide I said that it was impressive how this monster is doing a handstand, but after further deep analysis it's clear that this mannequin is just two legs joined together, so there are no actual hands involved, making the handstand I mentioned a bit redundant. Anyways, we kill it. We then move on through the foggy town until we head through this open door which takes us to the Baldwin Mansion. We find some writing over the fireplace which says do not use, and a map of oh my god, is this someone's house? We head upstairs where we find a door which shuts on us. Maria, now confused, investigates by asking if someone is in there. Open up, you rude bastard! There is a person the other side who tells us to stop knocking, that we are disturbing him. This man expresses his hate for other people, and that the town isn't insane, but maybe it's the individuals of the town who have gone insane.
Perhaps it's we who are insane.
Maria is quite the opposite, by trying to get more engagement from the man who at least gives us his name. Ernest Baldwin. We tell him that we'll be back before shooting the manny pajamas. We find a whiteboard. Oh hang on, remember that fireplace from earlier? Well, the cover has been lifted and there is a ladder inside. We climb up the ladder, of course we do, which takes us to some upstairs garden place, where we find a red board and a black board, and a tombstone where we place the red board to open up the first cover, followed by a combination of the other boards, turned in a particular way to give us the acacia key lodged in the tombstone. Wow. We head back through the house, picking up some matches from the bedroom and...
Oh no, she fell out the window!
Don't move her.
What happened?
What's going on, lads? Nobody is actually up here after we hear those voices, but we light the candle up here and find a birthday card from Amy Baldwin to her dad. We go to leave again before we hear...
Give it to my daddy.
Bye, Felicia.
Ryan, no! We rob this joint for all of their health drinks and read a book about the acacia tree and how it represents eternal life and morality in Christianity and purity and rebirth in ancient Egypt. How fascinating. There seems to be some strange toy cruising around one of the corridors, along with this mannequin panicking person. We head to a nearby room where the music becomes epic and we kill something. Anyways, moving on. We head down a tight corridor which leads us back to some epic music and monsters. Anyways, enough of that. We head to the locked door again where we ask if the person knows a little girl named Amy. The man the other side of the door asks why we wonder this, before we explain about the birthday card that we picked up a moment ago.
It's from a girl named Amy Baldwin.
Ernest asks where we found it.
Where'd you find that?
Oh, don't worry mate, it was just upstairs past the horrific monsters you have lurking around the house. Ernest says that he finally understands, when it's too late, why she was there, why she was holding an empty envelope when she fell. Maria reminds Ernest through questioning that Amy is dead. Ernest says that we didn't remind him, as he's never forgotten. Ernest tells us that some things we could just never forget, that it's been 10 years since her death.
And some things we can never forget. It's been 10 years, but I still...
We leave the birthday card at the bottom of the door before Ernest tells us of a bottle in the apartment complex nearby which is filled with some white liquid. Ernest tells us that we must have it and Maria says that she will get it for him after Ernest tells us that he can't get it himself.
If I could, believe me, I would.
We head down the stairway before epic music and attack of the toy car. We go outside. Mannequin Flanagan, get down. We find a sign that says keep out of the haunted mansion. Bit late now. We head to the nearby apartments where we... Oh, that was easy. Anyways, we head back to the mansion despite the monsters and epic music. And go to Ernest's door again. Ernest says that he couldn't get it himself, that he's bound to the house for so long. He says the gods are here before implying that Maria was born in this town, as if she was born from the gods of Silent Hill, that she never really existed until James came to town. That she is simply a being that represents another soul's nightmare. Ernest tells us that James is a bad man.
That James, he's a bad man.
We then head into the room which is empty. Where's Ernest? I just want to point out at this point that there is a lot of symbolism currently going on which I will eventually cover, especially as this zoom in effect on Maria at the door. But anyways, legs! Maria goes on a walk through the foggy alleyways before "Don't you dare!" She raises the gun to her temple after finding out that she has never really been real, but she lowers the gun as she announces the one thing that she is staying alive for.
James.
Epic music! We then hear a narration from Silent Hill 2 when Maria introduces herself to James.
My name is Maria.
I'm not your wife, bitch. I hope you've enjoyed this quick run through of Silent Hill 2 Born from a Wish. Be sure to share your thoughts in the comments and subscribe for more Silent Hill related content. Ooh. I don't know why I did that. Bye.